Paul and Tammy, thanks for sitting down with us and talking a little bit about your experience with Dove Investments and Tom Grafeo. So Tammy, how long have you been clients of Dove Investments?
We've been clients for just a little over a year now.
Tell me about that choice. As you chose or selected Dove Investments and Tom, what were some of the factors in that?
Well, my husband said that we needed to find somebody to manage our money. And initially I wasn't real comfortable with it, but then we talked to our realtor, who's also a good friend of ours, and he was with Dove Investments. And he also had other friends that we knew that were also with Dove Investments. And then also just the fact that we share the same Christian faith gave us, more trust in them as we got to know them.
So Paul, what were the things about Tom and Dove Investments that gave you some security in those moments?
Well, just the baseline of, Tammy already mentioned our friends and the references, but also just the Christian values that they had. And our first meeting with Tom and Tyler, that was very obvious. And then also Tom's experience, right? And his whole story in how he brought the company about and what they stood for. And then also you, right? So they brought you in, and how many companies do we know of where they have, somebody on staff or, like yourself, Rob?
Well, it hasn't been a long time that you've been clients, 10 months. Do you remember a memorable time in those 10 months of contact with us as a firm?
I can certainly think of one, and that is when Tom and Tyler said that I should retire.
Oh, wow.
And I wasn't really sure about it. I think we always were, have been conservative with our money, but didn't think we were quite in the place where I could. And they helped me get comfortable with that.
So oftentimes people that are investigating our firm and making a decision about whether they should engage us as their financial advisors will go onto our website and view these videos. And so what might you say to those folks about their choice and why Dove Investments and Tom Grafeo would be a good choice?
I would say that they are very personable and extremely available. The customer service is just unbelievable. They get back to you right away, and they answer questions about any concerns you might have.